Hello everybody and welcome to another Genshin Impact live stream. I hope you're all having a wonderful Sunday. I hope your day will get even better as you're going to watch my live stream. Okay, let's just get to it. We've got another day of Genshin. And yeah, we don't have anything special today. All the events, everything else is cleared. All we have left is some repeatable. We have some resinless content as always. And permanent content. In the form of the rhythm game primarily. Let's first just start doing dailies. And we'll spend some resin over the also. Oh yeah, I actually have this quest. I have the Nefer quest. Oh, and we have the Yahoda thingy as well. With Yahoda being added, we also get a new quest for her. Apparently she also has special lines. Like whenever you interrogate a character as Nefer, she might say some like a line about them. I think they are even voiced if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe they aren't. And Yahoda has unique lines. So I should check that out as well. Try to interrogate some people as Yahoda. I don't think I will get new like intel, but you know, just some flavor. I wonder if it's gonna be like the same people, because Never didn't have lines about everybody, just a few. Just a few people. So I wonder if with Yahoda, will she have the lines? Will she have separate lines for the same people? Or lines for different people? Let's see, do I still know my Hilly Cherlian? Yeah, I do. In general, you need to remember that like Z's are bad, but D's are good usually. In the Hilly Cherlian language. The phonetics matter. Words that mean similar things are said in a similar way. I feel like the Hilly Cherlian language is actually very cool, but we haven't really done much with it since that one Hilly Cherlian event. Like we had some stuff in 1.0, like these commissions. And then there was an event where we got, yeah, the handbook of Hilly Cherlian. This is a missable item, or rather, it was like from a limited time event, if I'm not mistaken. Like whenever they add a new Hilly Cherlian enemy, like they are clearly still the Hilly Cherlian language is a thing. Oh, there's like a random Monsat commission, everything else is in Atlan. Thank you, Lamask. Whenever they add new Hilly Cherlian enemies, they will have new lines that you can usually decipher. But you haven't gotten any like explicit Hilly Cherlian language content. Ouch. I killed him so quickly, reinforcements did not spawn. Oh yeah, also I need to update my official build. I don't want to set myself on fire. If I stay in place, the grass will light on fire, because grass needs 2 applications of pyro to get lit on fire. So that's why just the first hit will never light it, but the second one will. So as long as you keep moving, you're not gonna burn yourself. But yeah, where was I? I was saying something. Yeah, because Ventibow for official. I ended up not even using my Venti. I rushed to level up his bow before Stygian, even missing out on some artifacts because of that. I mean, like maybe one artifact. Because one artifact is every 120 resin spent. I'm not sure if I even missed out on 120 resin or less than that. Oh, I just used my skill, but this enemy needs pyro. I mean, he doesn't need pyro. We'll kill him even without that. Go, Yahoda, go! I would use her E, but she would die. I can't wait to ascend my Yehoda more. Mostly to get more pulls. Oh yeah, actually, wait. The 10 pull should be doable today. We are level 38 on the BP. Actually, shoot, we are not gonna reach 40. Unless I do this. 260 resin. And this is like resin used in Stygian. So these also count. So we should get there, right? Because this is 240. Yeah. So I am gonna get the Stygian slot. So we should get there. What is this daily? Oh, this is the Natlan quiz. So, new Venti bow, I didn't even end up using Venti, but I pulled this weapon primarily for Fischl. Or I mean, I didn't even pull for it. I got it while pulling Durin's bow. I didn't even read the question, I just look at the answers. Like how Natlan related is the answer? Okay, there's the dailies. Hello, Wilson. Since we have a new better bow for... Oh, he's yapping. Hello, Sid. Give me a sec.
思っているよりもはるかに危険かもしれないって。でも僕の意志も尊重してくれて、よく考えて決めなさいと言ってくれた。君が窮地に陥ってると思った瞬間、すぐに参加するって申し出たけどね。危険を実感できたのは本物のワイルドハントに触れてからだった。あれは確かに僕が想像していた地面に落とし穴があって積み木鉱山が崩れてしまうって
Okay, I kinda lost you.
でも僕は後悔してないよ。
True endgame after Dire is this. Oh, and I lost already. Okay, I wasn't focused enough. Yeah, you can't even see them. You miss one, you lose. The song just stops if you miss one. You can't even complete the song. That's not even the worst part. So if you've played before, you know how there are like these sliders. Sometimes you have to hold down a key. Now if you hold it down for even like a frame too long, like you know you because normally. On normal mode, you could just hold down the key, and even if the slider ends, you still get a perfect. Now if you hold it down for a frame too long, you instantly lose. You don't get a good. It's not like a perfect becomes a good, no, you instantly lose and end of song. That's like the worst part of this all, actually. You can let go fairly early, and it's still fine, but a frame too long of hold? And what do you get if you clear it? A little... These markers. Like here I haven't cleared, but here I have cleared with all the modifiers. When it comes to the regular, without the modifiers, you just get these like rainbow borders. I have perfected every song in the game, so all of these albums have like these radiant borders. But now the new modifiers, here, the specializations, they added these, and now I need to clear everything again. And I need to clear it perfectly, because if I clear it but I'm not perfect with it, the medals will not get added. Because it only... Like, it needs to be a Canorus clear and then have the medals for them to appear here. So if I have like one good note, everything else perfect, I don't get the medals. Someone's about Liyue buffs around 6.4. You read the leak wrong. It wasn't about... It didn't say that the buffs are gonna be in 6.4. It just said that the next buffs, whenever they happen, would be Liyue buffs. But it's pretty vague. I'm not sure. I mean, it's just what we expected anyways. So even if the next buffs are actually Liyue buffs, I wouldn't be like, oh, this leaker was right, because it's like easily guessable. I could leak that as well. Next half banners are Varesa and Hyonen. Okay, we'll be playing more rhythm game later. But first... Let's go spend some resin over in Liyue. Switch to hard. You wanted Varesa but Columbina is next? Yeah, it's a... rough timing, rough timing. I have been thinking about pulling either Varesa C2 or her Sig. Nah, pull whoever you actually enjoy playing. Oh my god. Now I just kill him in 2 plunges with the Durin Burst. It is one of the better signatures. It's even one of the best weapons to play on Klee, even though she doesn't get any of the passive. Just like the stat line, and like it gives you a flat stat buff, which already makes it like the best weapon for Klee, which is so funny. Wait, so where is it here? Right, just 6-7 for attack, 44 crit damage, 28% attack. This is the best weapon for Klee in the game. This passive doesn't exist. Because Klee can't activate like any weapon properly. Outside of like cash flow in Furina teams. So even without this is already like the best static catalyst in the game. And then Varesa gets 68 crit damage extra from it. That's pretty decent. Not bad at all. Okay, what was this? All garbage, right? Nah. Unless, wait, is this like a... This is an Iluga piece. You play Silk and Moon on Iluga every single time ever, right? Not even Yaesig? No. It used to work, but doesn't anymore. Or rather, I mean... It's possible to stack it up? Or actually, not really. So, the thing is, the first let's read the passive. Gain the Kagura dance effect when using a skill. Elemental skill damage is increased by 12%. Max 3 stacks. If you have all 3, you get 12% damage bonus. For one, even if you fully stack this, it's worse than Vivid Notions still. Right? Because the skill damage bonus is pretty minor. And 12% damage is worse than 28 attack. So even fully stacked, this is worse than Vivid Notions. But even, like, aside from that, Klee's skill has two stacks, right? And you need to use a skill, not like hit an opponent with a skill. So you could like use 2 skills and you get 2 stacks, so you don't even get the 12% all damage bonus. You only get 24% skill bonus, which is terrible. Now, there is a way with Klee to cast an extra skill. If you click Klee's skill and then immediately burst, it counts as having casted a skill, but you didn't actually use up a charge. So what you could do is you could use your skill, then burst, and then skill. Right? The first one was cancelled, then you have 2 more. And then you get the 12% damage bonus. The issue is, Klee's skill has like a 20-something second cooldown. So if you do this, you don't have a skill at all for the next rotation. Which is terrible, because now you lose her damage, all of her damage. It's 20 seconds, right? And your rotations are gonna be shorter than that. So, Because the burst is like 15, right? And this is 20. So if you use 2 skills, you will not have a skill for the second rotation at all, like 0 skills, because you used 2 of them. And you don't get this 50% extra damage, because you need to deal normal, skill, and burst damage to get 3 stacks, and then you get 15, 30, 50% extra damage. So you lose 20% true damage multiplier to Klee's char attacks in your second rotation. And of course you don't get any Kagura Verity buffs, because you didn't even cast a single skill. There used to be a second, because like this one is not even necessarily a glitch, but there used to be an actual bug where if you just tapped Klee's skill fast enough, it would count as casting a skill multiple times, and you could get like even 3 skill casts from a single skill, and then this was a good weapon. Also, back then we didn't have good weapons like Vivid Notions, but that bug got patched, so that is no longer a thing. You can just tap the skill. You cannot tap the button to get 2 skill presses with 1 charge. So yeah. Long story short, Kagura's Verity isn't good. So yeah, this is a perfect Iluga piece. Created for Favonius. EM and defense. EM for his like buffs, right? And I think he has some defense scaling damage and an ER to cast his burst. Now it is a 3-liner, not 4, but it's got all the stats we want. And then defense sounds with ER, crit damage, EM. I think he will just play EM, EM, EM. Let me check, because if he plays EM, 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 I don't need to save this. But I'm pretty sure his buffs is EM scaling. Yes. Lunar Crystallized reaction damage bonus, 500% EM. Right? Defense is only his damage. Yep. Back in the day, he was so broken, now it's always just single target bosses. Yeah, but he is pretty likely to get a buff. And then the C6 probably will get changed to only require 1 enemy. Yeah, so we don't want this, right? It's still a decent piece though, if you are a... No, it doesn't have crit rate for Favonius. Because in Genshin, the cons are actually getting buffed, which is lovely. In Zenless, they didn't buff any mind... When they buffed characters in Zenless, they didn't buff their mindscapes, so like constellations. And now my M6 Ellen is kind of worthless, because like... Even though Ellen is better at the baseline, the mindscapes still suck. This is actually good. But they might buff him eventually. And then he might have some like extra things. Because like, he's C6, there is nothing wrong with it. He will just get like something extra added to it. Just get like 80 crit damage or something, right? That's what they would probably do. But he definitely could get buffed. If Sucrose can get buffed, Kazuha can get buffed as well. Because Sucrose is just better Kazuha, so... The worst Sucrose also deserves a buff eventually. Another decent defense stance, but that's not what we want. Oops. People are just like, the character I pulled constellations for needs a buff. The thing is, changing his C6 so that it can be overridden will be a nerf. Because now we can do Melt Kazuha. Melt Plunge Kazuha is probably the best thing we can do with him. And like, it's better than like Diluc or Eula because he gets extra EM scaling. So like, you can stack EM on him. And the EM both increases your base damage and the reaction multiplier. So this would be a nerf. This would not be a buff to make it so it cannot be overridden. Hello, Sayonara? Garbage, 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 garbage. If I don't go to Durin, I need more attacks with Faresa. Okay, this one was slower. It's like roughly the same time whether I burst with Durin or not. You are currently at a restaurant but can't risk your streak. The streaks are kind of fake on Twitch anyways. I'm pretty sure you can miss a stream and then like your streak can continue anyways. But yeah, thank you for popping in. Maybe like Yansan isn't worth it. Nah, it's not worth it. Oh, too late. They did fix. I mean, the Baptist on hard mode can still be annoying, but they did fix him. Because it used to be that he would summon totems that would be like invincible. So he would always get one shot at the start. And you couldn't damage him. But now at least the totems are beatable. You still need to walk around and kill the totems, which is potentially more annoying than the fearless version. But at least you can do them properly. Now it's just like the overworld version, it's not worse. Pre-swipe 200 for it in advanced performance. I need to pre-swipe 300. Because of the... Like, it's not even that I want to pull that much Columbina. I might just pull like C0R1 and then like save for like Varka or something. But there is like this sale thingy, right? And they have 3 more sale coupons. And like, they are 5% off. So you get most value if you top up 100. But as well, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's a catalyst. Columbina's stick just gives her more damage and energy. So it shouldn't be like the biggest deal ever. Should be fairly skippable. It will be good. Not saying it will be like a bad weapon. But it's not like a must pull. Pyro damage, defense. Double crit, double flat, yeah. Best alternatives, prototype Amber is the go-to. Gives her a lot of energy, solid HP for more damage, and some extra healing, so you can even play Sustainless. Good for stuff like C0 Lauma with Nefer. I forgot to go to Durin again. It's the same time. She's a healer? Yeah, she isn't, but once you play Prototype Amber, she becomes a healer. Defense, Goblet with crit damage, EM. Kinda cope, because no crit rate. But those are the 3 other stats we want. If this was created, this would be the perfect Chibai Goblet. But like this, it's playable, if it rolls well. Okay, exit. And now we need to grab the challenge rewards. Another dust. We've got 24 of them now. And we have this BB Dusk. And just 2 more of the daily ones. And we reached level 40, which I needed for the wish. Also we get like Durin books. I need for the wish to go from 9 to 10 to do a 10 pull on standard. Let's see, how much PT am I on? Oh, like none, no PT at all. I'm on 10 PT, so this is very unlikely to be anything. But that means it's gonna be even more exciting if it's something. No. I have gotten low PD stuff on standard before. Who would I want the most? Is there any force that I would want a constellation for? Not really. Maybe like Lanyan or something. But it's probably the best case scenario if I just get a character I already have a C6. Okay, this is like the worst case scenario. Getting a weapon. Any weapon on standard is the worst case scenario. Don't tempt me. Okay. He tempts you as well. Like, C3. C3 is burst levels, that's pretty good, that's all his damage. But yeah, there's gonna be Columbina, there's gonna be Chibai, there's gonna be Varka on the horizon. For Varka I might go like C1 R1. We'll see like what exactly he does, but I'm a pretty big fan of Varka. Is C4 doing good? What even is C4? 40% damage bonus? And essentially you get more stacks from C1, but do you even consume them all? I have no idea. We need to do 20 hits in 20 seconds to consume all the stacks. Durin himself consumes double the stacks, but like he hits pretty slowly. So Durin himself will never consume all the stacks, I'm pretty sure. If you have somebody, if you have an on-fielder who hits really quickly, this could be like a small damage bonus for them, but it's mostly just 40% burst damage for Durin. Although there is some potential, you know? There is some potential for some weird like comps. Hello Shiver Me Timbers, because yeah, to like explain this properly, his C1 is essentially like Shenhe Wheels, right? He gets 20, when he bursts, you get 20 stacks of Cycle of Enlightenment for 20 seconds, and where nearby active characters deal normal attack, charge attack, plunge attack, elemental skill or elemental burst damage, one stack will be consumed, and the damage will be increased by 60% of Durin's attack. And then C4, and this is per party member. They do not get consumed by everybody. Like everybody has their own thingies. Just like Shenhe Quills actually. Shenhe Quills are also per party member. And then C4 makes it so that whenever a stack is consumed, there is a 30% chance that it isn't actually consumed. So you get like 25-ish% more quills. So instead of 20, it's gonna be like 25 to 30-ish. So for no, it's not enough of an increase. Because if you get a character who like hits super quickly but has really weak damage, like weak multiplier, hits quickly and has good self buffs. Not even sure who that would be. Then, oh yeah, like main DPS Fischl. Because all this is skill damage, so it would get buffed properly, right? Every attack Fischl does is like her attack plus the Fischl extra hit. So if you could do more than 20 attacks in those 20 seconds, you could like get even more stacks if you have C4, and then you'll be increasing your damage by quite a lot. But like this gives you 5 extra quills or something. I mean, 5 extra quills is 300% of Durin's attack per rotation. Nah, that's not really that major. His skill is 160 multiplier per hit. I mean, it can be a bit better than that, because like it scales with Durin's attack, but then takes the character's buffs. So like Shenhe Quill like effects are better than just getting motion value on that character. Because you can build even like attack Durin for max buffage. And then your other character plays a lot of damage bonus and crit and stuff like that. But yeah, the number is just not big enough, I would say. Will Raiden never be playable again? She is playable as a Hyperbloom driver. One of the best at it, actually. So, yeah, she even got a huge buff recently with Lauma. Lauma actually made Hyperbloom teams relevant again. Like, you're not gonna be clearing Dire Stygian with Hyperbloom, but like Fearless Stygian? For sure, for sure. Raiden, Lauma, maybe Nuvilet for her Hydro up, or just anything else. Xingqiu works as well. And then bam, Fearless cleared. Works, for example, against the... against the Baptist. Let's check out the teapot. And then let's grab artifacts. I might need to collect plants as well. There's always something to do. We'll also play through all the Sumeru songs in the endgame today, because I've been doing it just like region by region, or album by album. Which I'm kinda running out of plants here. Will still last me like 2 or 3 weeks. But like that will pass by faster than you would expect. What do I have the most of? We can do like this. And these are our last silk flowers as well. So I'll just go grab silk flowers right now, so that I don't forget it later. Ryan going to hit the Kazuha. What is Kazuha doing? Like, is this supposed to be your Hyperbloom team? What is Kazuha doing in there? And without Lama, it's a bit sad. Lama is a gigantic damage loss. Or like lack of Lama is a gigantic damage loss. SMH. Self-proclaimed Raiden fan, but didn't pull for the best Raiden support. Stolen from Google? What? You googled the Raiden Hyperbloom team? And gave you absolute garbage? As an answer? I guess I'm not really surprised. Okay, let's make this and then the Master Weaselmind. Maybe I should get some wood. Is there any wood type that I'm like kinda lacking? Yeah, the Pedunculate Oak. We could grab some actually. I could go grab crystals as well today. Pedunculate Oak, Silver Fear. Also, we don't have like anything there. Yeah, let's get this as well. I don't have that many magical crystals, but it's not like they're useful for anything else. They're only useful for wood conversion. We have bought everything here, so that's good. Oh yeah, we also have theater challenges for Klee and Albedo Dispatch, right? So I could go to those to get their echoes. But let's go to Liyue for the silk flowers. Some ocean? You call Hydro characters ocean characters? Gotta say, I've never heard people refer to it like that before. Nuvi or Sumeru Dancer? If you play Nilu, you can play Raiden. Because Raiden is not Hydro or Dendro. And you cannot play Nefer, because Nefer disables Hyperblooms as well. Probably the best Raiden Hyperbloom team would be Nuvilet Furina, Lauma, Raiden. Once Columbina comes out, maybe Columbina could be better here than Furina. You would lose Nuvilet damage, but you would gain Columbina damage, which should be better. You could even do a Columbina main DPS team with Raiden Hyperblooming. You could do Columbina, Lauma, Raiden, and then like anything in the final slot really? Not sure what would be best though. What could actually be useful there? Do you just want more EM buffs or do you want more Hydro? But yeah, that would be like an on-field Columbina team. But yeah, for all these Bloom teams, Lauma is very important. She's the most important party member. By far. Doesn't really matter all that much what Hydro you play. Doesn't even matter what your Electro trigger is. You could play different characters than Raiden. Raiden is just one of the better ones. But Lauma is Lauma. Her bloom buffs are absolutely gigantic. Oh, and we were talking earlier about like pulling for old characters versus pulling for newer ones. Varesa, not only is she a great Electro DPS, but her run is pretty amazing. Honestly, I would... Like, if I was a newer player, I would probably... Just from the character's usefulness alone, not counting how much I like them personally, I would go Varesa over Flints any day. Because she's not much... Like, she will be weaker than Flints once Columbina comes out. But she's more flexible. Flints has like one team. And she runs fast. Which is a pretty big deal. I run around every day. I clear endgame like once a month when Stygian comes out. Once a patch we have difficult endgame to clear, but I run around every day. So what is more important? I'm probably getting Lauma for your Nefer. Anyways, yeah, if you pull Nefer, you must pull Lauma. It's like... It's in the contract. Best idol. I have gotten spooked by it before. Where I just had like Genshin open. I was, I don't know, like yapping or maybe doing something else, alt tabbed. And suddenly the Varesa clap came in, and I was like, what? Is something wrong with my PC? Okay, let's grab artifacts. Oh, what was that noise? This clap I just did right now also kind of spooked me. It was louder than I expected it would be. So if you are a resinless gamer like me, and you do stuff like this, like grabbing one-star artifacts, then pulling Varesa makes it so that you can do it faster. So it saves you like IRL time. Which is pretty important as well. Also just moving fast is fun. I do like moving fast. Okay, bum bum. If Durin could fly, and he had like a C6 that would make his flight better, kind of like Mabuika has a C6 that makes it so that you can just like go forever in her bike state, I would pull Durin C6. But if it's just like regular combat, there's no reason to pull more. My Durin is already strong enough. Because you can never be fast enough, you can always be faster when it comes to like movement speed and exploration in general. But for combat, once I get like enough damage, I don't really care about getting more. You could say that like just having a stronger DPS saves you time on endgame as well. So if I'm saying that running around faster saves me time, then so does clearing endgame faster, but clearing endgame just happens not often enough, right? Even though Versa Sig is such a good weapon, I probably would rather pull for C2 than her weapon. Because just having the Lost Prayers and running faster with it is so nice. And like I could just switch the weapon around. I could have Lost Prayers every day and then if I'm playing her in Stygian switch to her Sig. Which like if I ever get the weapon, that's what I would do. It's infrequent enough Stygian Onslaught rotations where I play Varesa. It would be like once every 3 patches or something. Probably. Oh nice, I managed to not grab in any of the stars. So it wouldn't be too annoying. But with C2 I wouldn't have to swap anything. I guess one issue is that I kinda will need to swap her weapon for Stygian anyways. Because Klee... Best option for Klee will be the Lost Prayers as well. Because I have R4. Lost Prayers would be worse than just playing some like random signatures. But Lost Prayers at R4 would kinda just like slightly get ahead of the alternatives at R1. Even Atlas with refinements can be pretty decent, but I actually still do not own Skyward Atlas. Kinda crazy when you think about it. Oh, and just as the music ended, the music loop ended, we finished collecting artifacts. Perfect timing. Gotta love it when it aligns up like that. Let's finish Chenyu Vale, very nice. Chenyu Vale was super lovely. Too bad we are not getting a new Liyue region for Lantern Rite. But we should get one eventually. Yeah, I mean the Liyue buff would almost certainly be Adepti themed. Although, if we are to trust that random leaguer, which honestly I kinda don't, but if we were to trust them, they mentioned that the character's buffed would be Zhongli Xiao Hutao Ganyu, I think that's what he typed out there. And Hutao doesn't fit, right? It's not an adeptal buff if Hutao is there. Although it could be a similar thing to like Razor and Fischl getting witch buffs, where like they aren't really related to witches that much, but witches that just chose them to empower. So it could be that Hutao is getting buffed simply because Zhongli likes her and nothing else. And she's getting Zhongli's blessing. So yeah, honestly, not that big of an obstacle. We'd also need some 4 stars. And there aren't really any Adeptal 4 stars. People might say Yanfei, but Yanfei is not an Adeptus. She just has the blood of a magical beast. But she's not an Adeptus. Adeptus is not a race, it's a profession. Or like a status. Shenhe is not a 4-star. Chongyun knows some adeptal arts, so he could fit. Like you could like get him there. The number 1 character who would fit the most, the number 1 4-star who would fit the most for adeptal buffs would be actually Yao Yao, because she's training directly under Madame Ping, and she's also just like beloved by all the adepti. The little pet she has was made by Xianyun. Where am I going? To Natlan. Also, Yao Yao is kinda garbage, so she would definitely deserve a buff. Although it's not like character's current strength dictates if they're gonna get buffed or not. Fischl and Sucrose were two of the best characters, like in the game. Not even when it comes to Mondstadt 4-star, just like characters in the game overall. Especially Sucrose. Because a lot of Fischl's power is her personal damage. So she was falling off as, you know, damage creep, just like power creep went on. Sucrose not really, because Sucrose powers are buffs. So the stronger the DPS is, the better Sucrose gets, because she keeps buffing them even more. Or like, she buffs everybody just the same, but like the DPS are doing more damage, so the buffs are giving you more damage than before. So Sucrose was still like top tier, Fischl was slightly falling off, but they were still both amazing, and they both got buffed. And Fischl got buffed a lot. But yeah, so how strong you are is not a criteria whether you're gonna get buffed or not. Because if it was, then like Diona would get buffed, for example, and not Sucrose. Inazuma, or like Mika, or even Dahlia, who just got released. Which Dahlia could definitely get buffed pretty easily, even when it comes to lore, because, you know, Venti got buffed and he's kind of Venti's bestie. Would be so funny if he got... I mean, if he got buffed, then what I would suspect... Like, it didn't happen, so that's not what it was, but if Dahlia were to get buffed here, not even a year after his release, I would just expect... I would just think that, oh, they just designed him with the buff already in mind, but the buff only came later because the Hexarray thing was not a thing back then. I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense, but it didn't happen. It's kind of like Shinobu with Dendro, right? When Shinobu came out first, she was kind of garbage. The best thing you could do is play her in like Overload teams, but Overload teams were not real at all. But since then we got... So even Overload itself actually is real now, and Shinobu can be played there, because we got Chevrus, we got... like straight up Overload buffs. Overload deals more damage than it used to. But even earlier than that, we got Dendro and Hyper Bloom, and Shinobu is the best 4-star at Hyper Blooming. So you can clearly see that they designed her with Dendro in mind, and even possibly Yae was designed with Dendro in mind, although Yae was too weak even accounting for Dendro. But this Dendro gave her something to play for, where before she really didn't have anything. Oh, stop climbing. Oh my god. But unfortunately that wasn't the case with Dahlia. And he could have been a Venti support, because he gives attack speed, which Venti likes. Man, we missed out on some peak team building. Give him some like rest shred or something in which teams? I mean, it would kind of like maybe clash too much with Durin if it was rest shred, but like something. More attack speed? Normal. Oh yeah, Shenhe quits for normal attacks, just like absolutely power creep Yunjin totally. But Yunjin getting buffed would be lovely. She's one of the most useless characters in the game. But I'm quite a big fan of Yunjin. I respect her Chinese opera theme. And she's just a cute character. Wait, the slimes didn't even spawn. Oh, now they are here. And I even crowned her skill for my Yoimiya, or burst, sorry. I crowned her burst as like a fourth crown for my Yoimiya. Hello, Varesa? Yeah, because we have triple crowns here. And I still wanted more. So we got this crown. But yeah, she's not even a good Yoimiya support, because she's just a terrible character in general. Unfortunately. What would they need to give her? Other than just like bigger numbers. Like, she already gives normal attack damage bonus. She gives Shenhe quills for normal attacks. And she gives attack speed. So it's like all the buffs that you would want for a normal attacker, but the numbers are just not there. But there are some witch buffs that were just numbers, essentially. Wait. Is this where I'm going? I think I kinda got lost. Did I miss out on one spot? Maybe not, I don't even know. If they were to add a new mechanic to her... No, I think... Oh my god, I just fell. I guess a unit buff would be just numbers. Most of the 4-stars are just numbers, actually. Like, for Fischl it's just like a buff. For Fischl just gives damage, gives attack or EM. Sucrose just gives more damage bonus. Razor just got crit and a bit more energy. I guess Razor did get some new mechanics. With like he gets more sigils. And if he overcaps on sigils, he gets extra damage. Triple her attack speed buff. They could make it so that she gives like the highest possible attack speed buff. I don't remember what was the cap, like 90%? Maybe a bit less, maybe it's like 87 or something. Might be 67, I don't even remember the number anymore. But there is an attack speed buff cap. But yeah, even that alone wouldn't be enough. Possibly. Because she's useless for reactions. As a Geo... Not only is she Geo, which already is bad, of course, when it comes to trying to be useful for reactions in the team. But she doesn't even apply Geo. She's not even good at being a Geo character. She has 2 instances of damage in her entire kit. Her E and her Burst Press. So she can crystallize twice. And that's it. Would be cool. Like if she got buffs to just like make her numbers better, to make her a usable support. Would be cool if they also gave her some main DPS capabilities. Like actually give her like at C6 give her a Geo infusion when she bursts. It would not be relevant at all, but at least would be something cool to do. Let's see, it can be even hard to proc for bonus if you don't have enough crit rate, yeah. I don't want to switch to walking. After the Varesa run I just went straight to walking. Oops. Ah, no, I'm going the wrong way. That was bad. One other thing, I've been talking about before how I like probably would rather pull C2 for Varesa than Sig. Because C2 is pretty powerful. One other play would be to like wait like 3 years until Varesa gets added to the constellation selector and gets C2 from there. Having some characters like at C1 when their C2 is good could be a strategy for the future. Because there are some cons here. There are some characters here where they have good C2s but bad C1s, like Nilu. Wanderer C2 is like... Nah, it's not even... Nah, all his guns are kinda terrible actually. C6 Wanderer is kinda like on par with C0 Venti DPS. And it's not because Venti is so strong, it's because Wanderer's cons are so weak. Ayaka has a strong C2. Everybody else is just kinda... C2 is definitely better than C1. But yeah, most of these characters don't have real constellations. But they could get buffed, like Albedo and Klee. You never know. Okay, so now that we've done that, let's go to Monza and grab some crystals actually. You took wonders over taking standard, but standards are good. Standards get you closer to Masterless Stella Fortuna. I'm gonna, like, I have everybody here. And after Albedo C1, my next choice is gonna be C6 Tinari. And then C6 Chichi after that. Ideally, so like, you could pick a character you already have at C6, and then get a Stella Fortuna immediately, a Masterless Stella Fortuna, but there is like a caveat here. So, normally when you pull a 5-star you already have, you get 5 Masterless Star Glitter. So like 1 pull back. But if you have a character at C6 already and you get them again, you get C7, you get 5, you get 25 Star Glitter, so 5 pulls back. But when you pick a character here, from this selector, you get 0 Masterless Star Glitter, whether the character is like C5 or C6, or C0, you get 0 Masterless Star Glitter. So if I pick like Chichi from C5 to C6, I'm missing out on 5 Star Glitter. But if I pick Mona, C6 to C7, I'm missing out on 25 Star Glitter. Right? And then when I pull my next Chichi on like standard, or whatever, or like on a 50-50 loss, if I already have C6, because I picked C6 from this selector, I'm gonna get 25 Star Glitter, so I'm gonna get 20 for free, because I would have gotten 5, but I'm getting 25 now. So I'm getting the 20 extra. So what I'm trying to say is that you want to pick the standard characters before you get them to C6. So I kinda think I might have made a mistake by picking Albedo, because I have 2 characters right now at C5 already. So I'm in danger of getting C6 with them. So if I can't pick them, if I get them too quickly, then I will miss out on some pulls essentially. I'm missing out on 4 pulls. Because you always miss out on 1 pull when you pick somebody here. But it's kinda like not even missing out, because like, it's just like, you know, for comparison here, you kinda miss out on 1 pull, but if you pick a C6 you miss out on 5. So you miss out on extra 4 by picking a C6. 4 pulls is something. It's not nothing. If it's like for every standard 5-star, how many standard 5-stars are there? We've got on this selector, because like Mizuki is not here. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you could miss out on up to 28 pulls if you let everybody of them get C6, which is not really realistically gonna happen to anybody, unless you are a Giga Whale who already had C6 of them before. I'm not even a Giga Whale, just like a high spender. I'm almost at C6 on everybody, actually. So yeah, what I'm trying to say is it's better to pick the standards early and then pick the limited ones later. Unless you really want or need the limited ones now. If you want to pick C1 Klee to actually play her in endgame, have a viable DPS, because she definitely is a viable DPS at C1, then go for it. Right? But if it's kinda whatever, kinda doesn't matter, like C3 Klee is not gonna be a big difference to me, and everybody else doesn't really have real constellations here. Or like they are not real characters to begin with, right? None of these characters are really playable. So, except for like Nilu, but her C1 barely does anything. So I should pick standard 5-stars first, and then go for like C3 Klee, C2 Yoimiya later. So that's my plan. Pick Tinari now, then Chichi, then Diluc, and then I will leave Mona Jin catching for now. I will pick them somewhere in the future, and first I will pick up like C3 Klee, C2 Yoimiya, maybe she'll get buffed by then. We could pick up C3 Wanderer, C1 Yae, because those are characters I actually like, and if they get buffed I would play them. C1 Sinnoh even, I like the guy. Most of these characters, I mean, I just like Genshin, and the characters in it. So I like all of them, except for Xingqiu, but yeah, Xingqiu is standard, so Xingqiu is a 4-star, so it doesn't matter. But outside of Xingqiu I like every character. Some more, some less. But Xingqiu is the only character I like actively dislike. Who tells it doesn't do anything? Unless she gets buffed. Which is fairly possible. If we are to believe one sassy leaker from a random person from a random Chinese forum. Hu Tao is like next in the line for buffs. Possibly. Could happen. I was supposed to talk to my boy. My boy Wagner. What did Xingqiu even do? He's just so entitled. Oh yeah, I didn't want to click this, but we might as well. And just, he's so nasty to his friends. I pity Chongyun. He just like non-stop bullies everybody. Non-stop complains how difficult his life is because his parents are forcing him to eat carrots. And like, he knows no hardships. And yet is just like a bad friend as well. Like, I don't know, man. Like, everything is terrible about him. Let's get Zhongli in my team. Do I have... No, we need to switch weapons. I switched to Fav for Stygian Onslaught. Not like it mattered. But yeah, now we have the Tamayori no Hanashi. And with the Dire buff, I will not have people asking me why I have Tamayori no Hanashi. Although that's actually like a downside. Because it creates conversation. But yeah, people will ask me why do I play the lamppost on Zhongli, but it's because it gives me more movement speed when I press my skill. So I can run from crystal to crystal faster. If Kingsbear doesn't get added, the game will be mad. He could be, but I don't know. I don't know if he will. He doesn't need to. Like, not every... Like, it would be nice if he appeared, even as an NPC. But like, not every character needs a vision. And if you don't have a vision, you are not playable. Those are the rules. Why did I switch to Wanderer instead of Chaska? It's fine. Just a bit slower. Okay. Oh, so this was 1 to 3, right? Because this was up as well. 3, 4, 5, 6 probably. Let's check these ones first. Is there anything that I should do that I'm forgetting about? And yeah, see how fast I'm running? This is like the fastest Zhongli. The fastest Zhongli you can have. Without any like other limited buffs, like Diona's shield or something. But it's a lot of switching, so it's actually slower. And the Tamayori has permanent uptime on Zhongli. It's a self buff and it has permanent uptime. So it's good. Also the cast time is short. Diona's skill has such a long cast time that you actually like lose time casting it. That's probably not true actually, but I just don't really like Diona's kit. I don't mind Diona as a character. Like I said, everybody except for Xingqiu I like, but I don't like her kit. Okay, and one more spot over here. Do you actually know where Xingqiu's family lives? Is it... Do they live in an area we already have in the game, but they just like don't exist? Or are they from a different part of Liyue that's not yet in the game? If it's the second version, if it's the second option, then we could get Xingqiu's family once we get more Liyue expansions. But if they are just somewhere from Liyue Harbor and like, you know, they just... their houses doesn't exist, then it's less likely that we ever see them. Still not impossible though. You can swirl because the flowers have Hydra on them, but doesn't activate them. But when you swirl them, it swirls the Hydra onto the flower itself, and now you can pick it up when it's raining. Yeah, but Xingqiu's house, Xingqiu's family doesn't have anything to do with the Guhua clan. It's his personal interest. Because he's such a troubled soul that he has just all the free time in the world to do anything he wants. Like studying lost swordsmanship techniques. What a tough life he's living. Let's go grab some crystals in here as well. So his family is very prosperous. Bikora in the middle? You mean here? Not even sure if this is ever gonna get filled, to be perfectly honest. Because it's mostly just gonna be like outskirts. It's gonna be like, you know, here there is outskirts of Sumeru, outskirts of Natlan, and just water here. And here there will be like... We are definitely gonna get more Fontaine. Because like this is actually land here. It's an actual region with actual things happening there. And I guess if they add this, they could connect here. And then either we have a hole again, here, or they would just fill this in with water. But there was quite a lot of backlash when they added this shoreline with nothing in it last time they filled the hole. Because we used to have a hole here, right? There was nothing here. And they added this island and this shoreline. And yeah, there's nothing here. I mean, the best solution is just like make it so that there are things on the shoreline. But honestly, shorelines are not very interesting to begin with usually. Especially for the bigger land masses. Like, it's not like there's anything interesting happening here, for example. Or like here. There's like a ruin grader or something. But it's just the reason why it felt bad is because it was like a newly added area. And then there was nothing there. Even though most of the land, like most of the overworld landmass added in that patch was actually this. Because this island is pretty small, and then everything else we got was this. Amazing area, by the way, but it's underwater. It's not on the main map. You always start exploring from shorelines. It's good to be systematic. There should be some more crystals around here, but I don't remember where. Wait, I need to take it back up. Because I think I need to glide over to the left. Right, here. And there should be one more spot somewhere. Oh yeah, over there. Here we go. I'm usually not as systematic with my exploration. Especially in Notka, it doesn't matter at all how you go about it. Because eventually you just click the compass and bam, you are done. But even with regular areas, I'm just gonna like go around as I please, and then like if at some point I decide that now it's time to clean up the exploration, then I will like go around the outskirts first, then some like other areas. But I don't start like this. I could go, because like we can't meet Columbina anymore. Oh yeah, but there is something cool with the new missing Columbina. Let me just grab this spot, all of the spots on this island. I won't be able to showcase it here, but I saw a very cool post. I hope it was real actually. I never like investigated this. I never checked it myself, but apparently there is a special Easter egg if you log out in Columbina's little room here. So if you log out here. Oh wait, there's a quest here as well? Oh shoot, there's another one. But if you log out here, and then next day you log back in, and you have a Welkin going. So like it's a pay to win. Pay to win feature. If you have a Welkin going and you log out and you log back in here, there will be a special song on the Welkin screen. But yeah, we also have a quest here. As expected, Columbina isn't here. Yo, it's voiced content, and I had no idea that it exists. She stepped through the moon gate. No one knows what's inside, but it's a place that tore apart the extremely powerful Raher of Solnari. If only I'd... Oh, they're so sad.
お前たちか。コロンビーナを待ってるのか？ルーンノタル。そんなに落ち込まないでくれ。みんなが悲しそうにしてるのを見たら。 おいら、いや、しっかりしないとな。
I can't allow myself to wallow in guilt. Columbina didn't sacrifice herself for us to end up like this, not to mention...
俺は諦めてない。コロンビーナの仲間はきっと誰一人諦めてないから。少しだけ待ってて。約束はできないけど、俺にできることは全部やってみるから。
これは応援してくれてるのか？ありがとな。何かやってほしいことはあるか？こいつは確かライヤーが好きだったよな。ライヤーを弾いてやったらどうだ？おなじみの曲を聴いたら気持ちが落ち着くかもしれないぞ。
A familiar melody. Let's try the one Columbina always sings. We brought out the orchestra.
Oh, 寝たぞ。こいつら、あまり眠れてなかったかもな。起こさないように、そっと行こうぜ。
Yo, what there is Sandrone?
サンドローネ、なんでここに？お散歩のついでよ。
She hasn't returned.
やっぱりね。奇跡には代償が必要だもの。この後どこに行くんだ？あ、いや、せっかくだし、もし方向が同じなら一緒にって思って。よしましょう。今日は機嫌が悪いから口を出る言葉に制御が効かないわ。 言っとくけど、慰めはいらないから。
Oh, it actually gets like blocked. We can't go through here. Unless we TP. If someone ended up back here. Columbina. Wait, is there more? I want to like just grab the rest of her droppings. I guess this like ruins the theory that Moonfall silvers are Columbina's poop, because she's not here but the silvers still respawn. But yeah, Sandrone peak character, man. Peak character. Oh yeah. One like downside of Genshin, compared to like even other Hoyo games and just other games in general, is that the Traveler very rarely speaks, right? He's like more self-inserting in this way, but they just don't speak, whatever the reason. But the upside of that, they played the long con. Now whenever the Traveler speaks, it's got like this impact that isn't there, for example, in ZZZ when the MCs speak there, because they speak all the time. It's nothing special when Weiss or Bell speak, because they speak all the time. And the Trailblazer speaks a bit less often, but still, like, sometimes. But when Traveler speaks, it's like, damn. If I'm in here, can I actually get out? Because you cannot go in. This place is locked from outside. Right now. But can I leave? I wonder what they will do with her kit. I'm pretty curious. Oh, leaving this place is difficult in general. We need to climb out. I'm curious, so I will go. We have the time. Is there like an easier way to get out? There might be, but I don't really remember. Wait, can I stand anywhere here? I don't run out of stamina, I jumped too much. There needs to be some rock I could stand on. Maybe like this? No, I'm not even... It mostly gets narrower as we go up. Shoot, I need to eat stamina food. Peak resinless content. Should have used like Shilonen. Is there more than 100 I can restore at a time? I can go 130 with a signature dish. Let's go. Shilonen's specialty. And then let's eat something that decreases climbing stamina as well. Oh, the only thing the Nilu specialty does is longer duration. We don't need longer duration. So just climb slowly now. It's more efficient this way. Sandrone is a character I could go for constellations for. Oh wait, there is actually a place I can stand on. I don't even need to worry. I would have been fine. I messed up slightly. Wait, is this it? And yeah, I'm locked, I can't get out. If you were doing a Genshin no teleport challenge, you would be locked here. But you couldn't get in the first place. Actually. Was this open before the like little quest we got? Or was it still closed? Because if it was open before, then we could have just walked in, gotten done the thingy, done the quest, and then teleport you out, right? So then like there is no way to get locked inside. But I need to try the thingy. I need to like TP here at the end of the stream. I'll probably forget though. Okay, at this point let's just play some rhythm gaming, right? Let's go to like the Krumka craft shop. Oops. Oh, there is still the Nefer quest to do. But yeah, once I'm tired of rhythm gaming, I will do the Nefer quest. And let's go. Oh yeah, actually not Sumeru. I said Sumeru. Inazuma first. I forgot Inazuma exists. Oh yeah, we'll be doing Duel in the Mist. Let's go. Inazuma has some of the harder songs. Lock in. Wait. I didn't have my hands properly aligned. What the? How is it, gamer? Okay, I got a good already, but that's fine. Somehow I couldn't get the start right. Nice. Ain't good, but we cleared it. First try. The ones before where I missed the first note don't count. I just need to get in the mood. Time for the real song now. Let's see if I can clear this. First try at the beginning. And then I lost. Got too distracted by doing one at the start. I'll try one more time. Have I done Wiki Boss? I'm pretty sure I have, but I can check in a second. I'm pretty sure all my weeklies are done. This is the most fun part of the song anyways. It's exact same score for Goods 1 miss and I lost at the same time. But I'm getting the beginning and I'm losing like later when it becomes easy. Okay, time for an actual easy song. And I got the good already. But I didn't play it much in the past, so I don't really like know it that well. Almost missed those. I almost didn't see them. Oh my god. Wait, did I miss this or that? Whatever. I don't know. Oh, I already played it. Yoimiya. This is a banger. Oh my god, what? I lost at the very end? It was like one good. One good, zero miss, and I missed at the end. Well, that is what it is. What is this emote? Oh, wait, I got distracted. Also, I got distracted by the Raiden skin. Forgot there is one. Oh, I let go of the slider, man. The Raiden map skin. Oh, I clicked this instead of that. Well, I will try once again, because like, come on, that didn't even get a rating. No! I got a good at the very end. That was one good, right? And like at the very end. Oh my god. Oh my god. I wasn't ready for this. Oh, this is a banger. All the 4-star songs are bangers. I got a good, and I got distracted and lost because of that, because of the good. That is coming next week. Yes, I'm pretty sure. I was like questioning myself today as well because I posted I posted my stream schedule for next week and I was like, wait, Wednesday is the Star Rally patch, right? I'm pretty sure it is. It should be. Also, ZZ live stream. Maybe. Cause yeah, this week we didn't have any live stream, so next week there will be a live stream. And it's not Genshin, so it has to be Zenless. Yes, because Zenless is back on track. Zenless is having a shorter patch now, so it will like get back to its intended time slot when it comes to like the schedule of like all the games rotating through each other. Unfortunately, Starter is gonna get delayed, so once again there will be no harmony between the games. But whatever, it is what it is. Yeah, Banyo has a 2-week long banner. Come on, I need to get one song. I was so close in a couple though. I held down the button for too long. And lost on the slider. Tailless all this time. Or like tailless all this update, because yeah, that's when they added it, but that's how I keep losing. I haven't put Signora in so long, I forgot what her theme is like. I didn't see that there are 2 notes. Man, I'm not focused enough today. I'm just not like looking at the notes properly. My eyes are wandering. I'm supposed to only look at the top, above the cloud. But I'm letting my eyes wander down and then I keep losing because of that. Welp. I guess that's Inazuma. We need to try Shiguin as well though. Top 100 Frina. Damn, that's pretty impressive. What kind of ranking? Okay, man, I didn't even... Skill Furina? But like what? Skill only 0 ER? Skill gonna get, but how much ER? I mean, I know how the rankings work, but like, if you actually go... If you actually go to Akasha, there are all these leaderboards, right? For a character without like real ER needs, it just like aggravate those combo damage, rolls damage, and then with assuming different teams or weapons. But for characters with actual ER requirements, like Nuvilet, yeah, like everything will have like a 10% ER variation and 0% ER variation. 235, okay. There's a 235 ER leaderboard? I guess there must not be that much competition there. Choosing pipe probably should be on Favonius. If you're playing this much ER, you definitely should be on Favonius. Oh yeah, we can actually see what the leaderboards are. Oh no, the highest ER is like 190. Oh, so actually quite overkill on ER, and yet you still manage to score nicely. That's good. Because any extra ER you have, any extra ER you have is kind of like wasted. Doesn't count for anything. It's like you either hit the requirement for the leaderboard or you don't, and then you are not in the leaderboard. Also, wait, how am I in the like 190 ER leaderboard? How am I like anywhere? Why am I top 16 if I'm not even 190 ER? How does that work? Huh? Oh, because it assumes different weapons. So like if I played First Ring Desire, I would have 190 ER. Yes. This is why I'm in the 190 ER leaderboard. So there could be more leaderboards that I'm just not in because I don't have enough ER. So there could be a 230 ER leaderboard actually. Yes. Now I understand. Because it doesn't take account... This doesn't take into account your weapons or constellations even if you have them. So like my weapon stats are not accounted for anywhere here. Unless there is a leaderboard that is like specifically Key of Karnizut. So that it's not pay to win. I mean, it's still kind of pay to win because you can like refresh resin for artifacts, but it doesn't matter whether your character is C0 with Favonius or C6R5, you can land on the same spot on the leaderboard. Yeah, sure, we can do Genshin Duel. I will. Oh yeah, wait, I need to do some Miliastra. I need to do the Miliastra BP, 15 AFK games. Oh, I have music, nice. Dendro way above 3.4. So Dendro from 4.5 or above. It's not the Polarm, so it's not Emily. So it's Kinich. Or Lauma. Or Nefer. But it was Kinich. Let's find Shelter quick. Watering works on plants but not people. Sayu. Because watering as in she wants to grow. Hello, ability? Chlorine? No. Ororon? Diluc? Nice. This will be chlorine. No, it's Dory. Hey, this would have been very easy as well once we see the voice actress. Even I know this one. Shuei? No! Every day that's not Shuei is like a waste of a day, man. We could cut out all the days when Shuei is not in Genshin, and nothing would change in the world. 2.7 or later. It's probably like... Actually no, let's go... let's go Glaya, sure. Is Amphorius above 3.0 Remembrance? Hyacinth. Still above 3.3. Evernight? Okay. A fairly fresh character. Music may have its creative secrets, but it's the emotions and the resolve in the voice, not just the skill that makes a song really move someone. Has to be Robin. Kafka's bullet? No. I think it's a bullet, right? Or is it not a bullet? It kind of has a weird shape. Maybe it's not a bullet. Let's just assume it's a bullet. Boot heal? It was a bullet, but it's neither of those two. Natasha? Wind Rider bullet. Fei Xiao? Wait, who is this? Wind? Is it an Axa? He has a gun. But I like have no idea. Could be an Axa, it's not a Backflame, it's not a Blade. Oh, it's Bronya probably, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is Bronya. Okay, that's more like it. I wasn't really feeling the Anaxa. Dragon. Okay, so which Danheng is it? Could be Lingsha as well, but it's like 1 in 3 here probably. 1 in 4 with Lingsha. Ah, wrong Danheng, man. I closed my eyes and clicked. It was the other Danheng. Nothing in common, let's go Fufu. Nothing in common, let's go Anton. Nice, it was Anton. I was thinking maybe Anton is not a good choice here because most of his faction is actually fire. Half his faction is fire, so I should pick some like other electric attacker. I should pick like Harumasa. Although half his faction is anomaly. So that's also not the best. I should ideally pick some like where if I got the faction like where there are more eligible characters, right? Even the Fufu second might not be the best pick. Because after Piper, in Fufu's faction there are 2 physical characters, soon to be 3. If Ye Xiangguang also counts as Yunkui Summit, which she probably will, right? Actually, sorry, no, it's not 3. It's 1 now and 2, it will be 2. Yeah, for some reason I thought the issue N is physical, but that's not the case. That's not the case. Right now it's just Fufu, Pan, and issue N, right? From Yunkui. Or am I forgetting somebody? No, it's just those 3. Wait, so why am I even picking Yunkui second? I should be going like... Spookshack. We have 1 anomaly in Spookshack. 1 physical anomaly in Spookshack, in fact. But everybody else is something different. So this would be a good pick. Nobody else is physical, nobody else is anomaly. So second I should be going like... Manato. Or... Actually, Yuzuha is also physical. So we do have 1 more physical. But it's still like fine. I don't know, I will need to do some math. To find out who the optimal character choice is after Piper. Okay, I'll take a quick bathroom break. And we'll be right back with... I'm not sure what I will be doing after I come back, but I will come up with something. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. One thing I was supposed to do is check all my weeklies. But yeah, complete Trans Domains is already there. We have completely finished the Finch Ball event. Yep. Oh, there was one more thing I wanted to do here though. But I think those animals have already been in the game. Can I capture this fat finch over there? And if I can, then have I already done it in the past? Oh, I caught a small finch, no way, man. There was a small finch there and I caught it instead of the big one? What a joke. And I need to wait. Oh wait, there's one more. Oh no, this one is like static. I don't think this counts. I think this one is fake. Yeah, like it's not even a bird. So the one and only one that spawns here is already gone. Let me check my animals. Cause this is something that was already in the game before, I probably already have one. No, it doesn't look like it. Here are like not land animals and there is no fat finch. I need to like look this up. What if this was like only here for the event and I missed out and I won't be ever able to catch it again? Ancient scarlet plume finch. No, they're regular wildlife. And you can catch them. Because they are also furnishing? Oh my god, why is it so slow? Other than 5.5. Are there more than one? What? Oh, there are 11 of them. There should be 2 here, and then a bunch over here. That's where they all are. Okay. Oh, and some over there? Okay, that's intriguing. Let's catch some. Because apparently I have never caught any. Was there apparently there should be one more like around here somewhere? Oh yeah, Miliastra is what I wanted to do. I forgot again, man. Oh, there. No, wait, I need to press E not Z. Oh my god, I missed out again. They're so hard to catch, they run away immediately. But also I have severe skill issue. Because I already had this activated and I pressed Z as if I didn't. Okay, over where were they? Over here. Why does not land so we can like, whew, let's go forever. Wait, and this is a Mora chest, right? There is content here. Here we go. New. I never caught any. No chests. But yeah, there was a little Mora box. Well, let's try to catch one more. It was somewhere here. On this hill. It's actually a cool animal. This is ungood, so we can just shimmy our way up with Chaska. Best climber in the game, by the way. And here... Oh, yeah, there is one. But there should be more than one. Not sure where his buddies are. Oh, there is one more. And there is one more again. And they are far enough apart that catching one doesn't aggro another one. Like, doesn't alert the others. So this is the best spot to catch them. Oh no, this one's got alerted. Okay, still good too. I could have easily gotten 4 finches today and not just 2. But whatever, that's good enough. Okay, so... Only down, you say? Are you in a different region? Maybe it's not on Europe. Or maybe the name is different? But yeah, like, even us... You can upload your game on multiple servers as like one creator. But you need to do this manually. So if someone doesn't care about making his game available all across the world, it will not be. Is time for some exciting content? Miliastra BP gameplay? Yeah, we're done. The stage is over. Pick Miliastra gameplay. That's how you get the most rewards. I wonder how they made it so fast. You don't even like spawn in anywhere. Like you don't see the stage at all. Maybe the character just spawns on top of like an objective they need to pick up. And just works this well. But normally there's like a victory screen first, right? There should be a screen saying victory. Maybe it's optional. I wonder if you can just like skip the screen and people are adding it because it's cool. Or if there is like some shenanigans here to skip the victory screen and this is like a more elaborate map than it seems. I don't know. Oh yeah, I was supposed to register for the Miliastra creation thingy. You don't need to like register anywhere to just create stuff, but you are heavily limited if you don't verify your ID and stuff like that. In the meantime, I was just taking a look at my Akasha builds. My official is top 183. In an aggravate. In an aggravate comp. Because we do have some EM. The EM can be even nice for overload teams though. But there's no overload leaderboard. My Xiao being top 2000 is so funny. When I didn't even play him at all. My fleet is pretty good. Even though there is probably not... Oh no, there is a Stuff of the Scarlet Suns leaderboard, okay. Stuff of the Scarlet Suns 130-year leaderboard. It exists. And it's the exact team I play. I could improve my flower. Yeah, my flower is pretty terrible. The Suns are better than they seem. Cause it's so hard to not roll crit rate at all. But yeah, the flower is unexcusable. Does Shannon have a leaderboard? Probably. Most characters do. Some don't. But it's mostly like 4 stars that don't. How do I even look up leaderboards? Oh, here. Oh no, this has Stygian leaderboards. Builds? Just a builds browser? No, how can I scroll through? Oh, character leaderboards. Okay, because these are Stygian leaderboards and these are character leaderboards. Oh no, Xianyun does not have leaderboards. Xinyan? She doesn't have leaderboards either. Unfortunate. Okay, how many times have I done this? Oh, only 8. I need to double that and give it to the next person. Oh yeah, I wanted to look up how high does the ER go for Furina leaderboards. Wait, that's not all the Furina leaderboards that exist though. Huh? Wait, so this doesn't like look everything up. Because there are more leaderboards. Oh, because they are like for different weapons. But what about the ER requirements? I guess these are also like subcategories of these. So like this is 5 leaderboards, this is 5 leaderboards, and then they have ER requirements. So I actually go to Furina and open this, it's like there are this many leaderboards for Furina, but that's because every leaderboard has ER requirements and weapons. I don't need to swap my view every time. But yeah, I can just press play, wait until it is over, and then like go reload. My sons are apparently terrible. Yeah, they kinda are. 2 flat subs and we rolled 1 each. Waste of a great goblet. And even then the goblet is kinda bad. But it's not even my Furina build actually. Wait, now that I think about it, this is not my Furina build. Now I have tenacity. Does it just remember my old Furina build? Because I don't have Furina saved on Acacia. Oh, but like that's an old Furina I uploaded way back in the past. She's not here anymore and I didn't even save her, but she got saved in Acacia. So even though this is not my build anymore, it still shows up here. Same with like Xiao, who probably doesn't even have all of his artifacts anymore. But I guess at least he's saved here. Okay, I think this was 10. The 1% Skirk is nice. In the team I actually play, Triple Cryo, with Miss Splitter. Because sometimes you will have like a high ranking, but in a team you don't actually play. So it's like, is this really a high ranked build? There are no Lauma teams or Inefa teams with Nuvillet. I guess it's like, doesn't really change his contribution to the teams. So that's why there are no separate leaderboards for that. Like if there are 2 teams where the characters' stats matter just as much, if you just change sub DPSs, it doesn't matter, right? There are only Furina and child teams. And then solo Nubilet. Oh, that's not what I play on my Klee anymore. And also my rating is higher in Mono Pyro than in... No, what? Do I not have clean my showcase? I do. Oh, what? Did I take away her artifacts? No, she has artifacts. Wait, so... Is my current Klee just worse than my past Klee and that's why she's not showing up? I think that's the case. Best versatile weapon for Inefa? Favonius. Or the alternate option is the craftable from Not Cry. Or actually, no, better, you can even play Kitane Cross Spear. That's also a great weapon. Does the craftable from Not Cry even work for off-fielders? It might not. That one might be bad. I don't remember actually. It might not work off-field, so it's not playable. The shovel? I think it works. Sounds like it works. So this is like the damage option, the shovel, or if you want some ER, Kitane Cross Spear is peak. Gives you some EM, which is decent. Skill damage is a bit of a waste, but then gives you a ton of energy. You can generate all of it every time. Because like 3 energy, no, you lose 3 but generate 5 once every 10. So you generate 5 every 2 seconds for next 3. So you generate 15, but you lose 3. So you generate 12 once every 10 seconds. So you generate like between 12 and 24 energy, depending on exactly your rotation length, which is a lot. And you do really want your burst in Flynn's teams. So that's where it matters. Because if you're playing hero like Nuvilet, he doesn't care about the EM buff. You just build max damage Inefa, and you don't care about ER. Inefa herself enjoys the EM boost, but it's not like that important. But yeah, in Flynn's teams you really want the EM buff. So I'll probably play Kitane. Unless you need the Fav particles for Flynn's. Then you just play Favonius. Okay, this should be enough. Either this or one more. Nice. Okay. Oh, I need to complete 3 different Wonderlands. Oh, I messed up. I messed up, man. I could have done 2 fewer runs by doing 2 different AFK maps. So I would probably go Kitane or Favonius. Also, if you just don't have a leveled up Kitane, just play Fav. Unless all your Favs are taken, then craft and level up a Kitane. I forgot the 3 different Wonderlands requirement. There are very few maps when I search AFK, only 4. So if you regularly use all your Favs at the same time, in like different Stygian teams or something, then make a Kitane. But if all you need to do is just switch the Favs around, but you don't run out of them, then probably just switch the Favs around, save the resources. Okay, now we are done. I get both anyways. I like the scarf thingy. A lobby facility. Yeah, this is the other one. The other gender. This one has the girl has a lovely emote. I guess the boy also has a cool one. Oh, if one of your fav is stuck on Yunjin, then yeah, that's worthless. But I just switch my favs around. Even though I have a bunch of like... I have infinite Favonius lances in my inventory. But I haven't leveled them all up. It's quite expensive to level up so many weapons. So I have like 4 or 5 of them leveled. And I just swap them around when I need to. Five different. Also 16 days on this. I need to do this in the next 2 weeks. Wait, I actually... This has... Achieve competitive rank Linchpin 0 or above when competing in Wonderland. This gives you a unique cosmetic. I need to do this. How do you do this? Huh. Last time, like, this is fine, because this is just like generic stuff. I mean, I guess you miss out on a pool, but these I must do. Wouldn't catch be good for her as well? No, that's worthless garbage. Doesn't really give you any stats other than ER. Inafa does not deal skill damage. Yeah, I never got Linchpin 2. Is Linchpin 1 higher or lower than Linchpin 2? But I never got this like ever. Inafa doesn't deal skill damage, the Lunar Charge damage she deals is like typeless damage. It's not skill, not burst, no nothing. It's just Lunar Charge damage. So if any talent relies, or like any damage bonus relies on you, or like any crit, like damage bonus doesn't work for Lunar Charge in the first place, but if any buffs are like crit rate for skills or something, it will not work for Inafa's Lunar Charges. Because they come from her talent. You can do a 10 pull? Nothing. Unfortunate. We did complete some pass thingy though. And yeah, I never got this either on the previous BP. Man, actually requiring you to like reach some like high rank in Wonderlands for a cosmetic, that's kinda scuffed. But I mean, the way to do this would be to find some Wonderlands nobody has played yet. But if they have ranks, that means they might be multiplayer, right? So like, they need to be at least semi-popular for you to find a match. I don't know, I need to like look up what is the easiest way to get the Linchpin rank. Any whales over here? Nobody has the premium skins. Oh, here's the guy version of my outfit. Very brave move to pick the guy version. I guess I will be out of here. I just need to go through the cosmetics I got. It's such an annoying exclamation mark that pops up every time. I can't have both at the same time, unfortunate. Oh, I got my first socks! I never had any socks before. For the male MC. And I didn't have any neck accessories either. Or actually, I mean, I have some, but I didn't have any equipped. I don't have any face accessories, which I will get if I pick the... Actually, no. Wait, there was some outfit with a mask. Oh no, that was in a different game. Oh, this one is cute. Paimon is playing with dolls of the mannequins. Why is there a leg here, man? Oh, this is Genshin version highlights. Okay, let's get out. I feel kinda suffocated in Miliastra if I stay there for too long. But I need to do something about the ranks. Maybe just playing enough bridge battle will be fine. I don't know though. Oops. Okay, let's do a bit more rhythm gaming. Oh, I was supposed to do the... Let's do like 2 or 3 songs, and I will try to do the Klee Echo challenge. I'll do some of my favorites. I already tried this one today. Let's do Citlali. Oh, I got the good on the very first note. I'm just not focused today for some reason, I don't know why. Oh man, and I missed just like a regular note. I slept for too long today. And sleeping for too long for me is worse than like sleeping not enough. If I sleep for too long, I feel like I've never woken up. I played Miliastral already. I did 15 AFK stages, actually 17 because I needed like 3 unique ones as well. And the game you recommended to me is not only you. The Only Down or something. I tried to look it up and found nothing. Because if you make a game, you can like easily upload it to different regions as well. But if somebody doesn't bother, then it won't be in different regions. Oh, what is this? Oh wait, this continues. Okay, I'm getting nowhere with this. I'm just bullying turtles. So let's go to theater. There's actually a bunch of challenges here that I haven't completed yet. And that I could do. I can't do Shanghai, but I can do Yan, Albert, and Klee. I already have Jin. Jin was like probably the first one I ever did. Actually, are they here in the order I completed them in? Phone bugging? What is happening? Whoa, what is this? Klee becomes a Hex-Ray character and gains the Hex-Ray secret right effect. Oh, so you don't even need a team, but you get the effect. Charge, defense, and attack. In charge mode, the castle will continuously accumulate energy on its own. If an enemy enters its detection range, the castle will stop charging and enter defense mode. If Klee defeats an enemy while the castle is in charge on defense mode, the castle's charging progress will increase. Once fully charged, the castle enters attack mode, where it fires a barrage of bullets at the enemy and restores to Klee 50% of her max HP. However, the castle will be defenseless in this state, so you have to protect it and keep it from being destroyed. When the bouncy castle is in attack mode, Klee's combat capabilities are also enhanced. Each time she deals pyro damage, she gains a bouncy mark that lasts 10 seconds, and at 3 marks, all marks are consumed to deal AoE pyro damage. Bouncy marks will be gained once every 2 seconds, and the AoE pyro damage can be triggered once every 5 seconds. This effect is removed when the bouncy castle exits attack mode. Your keyboard became tiny? Oh, the castle is a Dodoko ball. We are attacking, let's go! Ouch! Any more opponents here? Oh no, we are shutting again. No, stop stun looking me. Now I'm stun looking you. Nice, they grouped up for me. Wait, I died? Oh my god, what? Wait, what killed me? This is how Klee gameplay should be. I mean, this is how Klee gameplay is. What do you mean should be? This is Klee. She already got buffed. Oh, the big bomb that also attacks enemies. That will be the passive, the unique passive when you get when you pull Alice. Where are the enemies? We need to be careful with the mages, one-shotting us. This wasn't the cryo one? as long as they... Oh my god. Like, it's the reaction between the two mages that killed me. Not even... Oh, here we go, we got the restoration. It's not even the mages themselves, it's like their shields reacting to each other. Okay, is this enemy for last? Nice. Now it's just Alice's orbital airstrike helping her out. Okay, check my albedo build as well. And we can do albedos trial. Oh, but it only works off field. If we don't get any other characters, the set doesn't have a bonus. Also, we don't have artifact. We don't have talent levels. This might be rough. Let's see what is the albedo challenge. If it's actually a albedo DPS requirement, we might not pass it. It works on destroying crystals. Okay, let's see. We might need to power up our albedo for this. There is a hexray buff. All the hexray characters get hexray buffs in their challenges. I mean, maybe not Venti because that one was too old. Wait, is this Dragon Spine or is this a unique environment crafted just for this? Oh, we need to use his thingy to go up. Let's go. Hello? No, this is unique. Damn. Oh, I can't go there. Okay, so we are doing alchemy. Oh, and I also need to protect this thing. Man, I'm doing 0 damage. And my thing is almost dead already, man. We need like a husk build. And the crystal damage isn't high either. Oh my god. And now they spawn where my thingy isn't. Okay, we need to make sure these guys are dead. Oh no, don't attack this big boy. I don't have stamina. Hey, these are the last two enemies, we might do this. Oh, this guy is still alive. Okay, we actually got there. It was kinda rough, but we got there. My alchemy equipment almost got destroyed. Yeah, they should have given us an extra... Some characters do get extra characters. We've got the outfit, we've got the glider, we've got the echo, we've got the weapon skin. Fully dripped out Klee. I mean, except maybe for the shiny one. Which, to be honest, is probably doable on my account. With the C1 Varesa C2 Durin. I could do like a 27-second clear on the middle boss. Then I could probably cut down my like final boss clear to like 70 seconds. And I would just need to do a cleaner Skirk rotation, which is also definitely doable. But no, like, yeah, no. Albedo is almost fully dripped out, but no skin for him. Oh wait, has he always drawn this card? Oh my god. Because that is the card that... that appeared this patch. That he draws because it was like his brother. That was Ryan Dottir's card. And it's been there since 1.2. And we never knew what he was drawing, but he was drawing his brother. There's also the Yelan challenge I can do. I think I already tried the Yelan challenge in the before, but I couldn't do it. And I just gave up. Might be something like that. Oh, now I'm so fast. I like using the regular run with Varessa, not even her skill, because it just runs faster than other characters but consumes more stamina. And she just zooms. Oh, this is the Albedo room. Hello. Anything to investigate here? We can't use the treasure compass. Yeah, I don't think there are any treasures inside of the Knights Favonius HQ. And this is where Durin was born, actually, right? He was sitting here. This is his birthplace. Thank you very much, for watching. I won't be streaming for much longer either. Thank you very much for watching. I have only 18 resin, so I can't do a 20 resin clear, unfortunately. Okay. There are still some things I could do. A bit more rhythm game or something. But I feel like I'm gonna end things a bit earlier today. Because like I said, I slept for too long and I'm feeling really like not at my peak right now. So yeah, I'll end things here. I need to go to sleep to end this day. A waste of a day. So yeah, thank you everybody very much for watching. But this will be the end of the stream. I do have a stream every single day at 8 PM CET. Can we raid Paradieu? Sure. We can raid this 50 viewer streamer with my 2 viewers. He will definitely appreciate it. Oh no, now it shows 4. I do have a Discord server you can join if you want to get stream notifications and the like. And yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye bye.